What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stream. Just found another great farm. Bit of a different one as well. Redguard Well. I think that might just be a base game one. So yeah, I'm in the Reach, and I seem to be getting drops of Dwarven and Solitude so far. I just need to double check. It's also Vampire, but it should be. We'll do some grinding. Maybe a few giveaways. But yeah, this has got a super fast reset, guys. I've been sort of combing through everywhere, sort of underground, trying to find like a really good spot that's not urns. I'm not a big fan of urn farming, so this farm is really good. But I just need to confirm a few things. Like, hopefully it's got the Vampire. I'm pretty sure it has. I mean, if it's got Solitude, it should have the Vampire as well. But yeah, I've had a few bits so far. I've had a few on a few other characters as well. Nothing too crazy yet. Yeah, I've had a few Solitude. I have had a couple of Dwarven. Mostly Solitude though. Which I didn't expect to actually drop underground. I thought that was only overland. But there we go. So it should be Solitude, Vampire and Dwarven. Not sure if it's old Dwarven as well, because they're the ones that are worth the really good gold. Yeah, this is a nice fast reset with quite a lot of containers. But yeah, I've not had a purple as of yet. Not on this character anyway. I've had a couple of purple on my other toon, and they were Solitude ones, so that seems to be the most common one here. But yeah, no vampire as of yet, but it should drop. And the dwarven definitely drops as well. So it's not a bad little spot. What's going on, mate? Looking for anything specific? I'm just testing this just to see if the vampire stuff drops. But yeah, it's looking a really good spot. So I was just trying to find out alternative spots. Rather than urn farming, I want to try and get rid of the urn farming, as container farming is usually better. I think I went in the wrong one. Let's go back. You've got to go to this one, reset. This is a really nice reset. There's not a lot of containers in the underground sort of regions. There's a few urn farms there. It's mostly urn farms, and that's what I was sort of trying to avoid. Same with even, you know, you've got the public dungeon with the urn farms again. So this is the first sort of farm I found that's like a container farm. As the nightstands and wardrobes have better chances to drop stuff, you get less trash. Overall anyway, you still get trash, but not as much. It's a nice easy reset as well. Yeah, I did find another spot, but it was stolen loot, so I was trying to find one that was just unowned containers, and this one, yeah, it's pretty much perfect. But yeah, had no vampire stuff as of yet, so I'm not 100% sure it drops, but if the solitude is dropping, then the vampire stuff should drop too. And we've had dwarven as well. Still trying to find a really good farm for solstice. I found a couple, but there's nothing crazy. Yeah, I've got one there. There's one down there. But that's like a one container farm. That's a bit trash. And of course there's a couple of stolen ones which are okay. I've also been over the eastern side of the map here. That seems to be trash as well. What's going on, mate? How's it going? Yeah, I think I found another good spot. I was trying to find a spot that would sort of combine everything. So it's Dwarven, Solitude and Vampire all in one. I just need to double check the Vampire before I actually release it as an actual video, because I want to make sure there is Vampire stuff. I would have thought so. You're getting red guard stuff as well. That's base game stuff. Backpack. Yeah, some of this is from other farms, so just ignore some of it. Yeah, it's just Solitude so far and a few Dwarven. That's all we've had. Can't beat a fast loading screen. Did I miss that one there? Oh, what's that? What's that? What we got? Got a purple. Solitude again. Damn, it's only worth 25. It's not a bad drop. The Solitude stuff must have gone down in price. That's pretty cheap for a nice purple plan. So I'll have to see if we can get any vamp stuff. Right, let's swap tones in. Yeah, it's a bit, the only downside to this spot is it's just that it is quest locked, so you have to sort of do a quest. I'll show you the quest as well. So I'll try it on another tune. Right, let's check the inventory first. Oh, it's maxed. Right, That must be all stolen stuff. The Westfield, no, that won't drop vampire stuff. I think you have to be underground, essentially, to get vampire stuff. I don't think it drops overland Westfield, but there isn't really much to farm overland in the Western Skyrim, sorry. The Reach, I don't think drops vampire stuff. It's only all the underground zones. So yeah, if you do Westfield, you're just going to get Dawnwood and Colovian stuff with any base game stuff mixed in. And if you're doing the Western Skyrim and the underground, it should be Solitude and Vampire, and also Dwarven as well, underground. So it's 3, I think. As I said, I haven't got the vampire stuff yet. So let's get rid of this gear. Damn, this game's confusing. No chair. Oh, look at that trash.
You need something.
Right, we've got some room to work with. Yeah, let me know if anyone's on Xbox EU. Type Xbox EU in the chat for a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away these 4 crafting motifs. Why have I got this stuff? PvP stuff. That'll have to do. Right, let's go to the spot. So yeah, you go to the Reach and it's about here. So we have to travel. Was wondering because there's a vampire quest there and lots of vamp NPCs. Yeah, that's what I said. It can be misleading, but I think it's specific to zone, as far as I know. I've never had vampire drop there. But really overall it's hard to find any vampire stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's only underground. Yeah, so it's Reachwind Depths. That's the location.
This one hates criminals, especially vampire criminals. The dwarven.
So you do need to grab the quest. Just to get access. Is that the right one? No, that's not the right one. So yeah, this is the location, guys. It's just a little bit of a pain to get there. But once you've done the quest, not fully complete it, once you get right to the end with the disguise, you can go in and out a bit quicker. So let's just pull up the correct quest first. Right. What are they? Invisibility pots, right? Yeah, once you've gone further into the quest, you can actually use this one to get there a lot quicker. Okay, mate. Yeah, have a good one. So yeah, just want to speed run through. all the way through. Know where I'm going. Yeah, it takes about a minute or two just to get to where you need to be. You've got to observe this confrontation quickly. You can shoot a couple of the ads. Cloak is also handy as well, so you ain't getting tagged as much. Still getting tagged.
His love. You mean Freyleth?
But yeah, basically, yeah, when you get the disguise, you can get access to this section here, and then you can then use the lift just to go down quicker. So you ain't got to do this every time. You just run all the way through.
You should have listened to reason, Mark. I'm trying to save the clan.
Tell Boss Chandler I'll do whatever he says.
Hang on, Freyleth. I'm coming for you.
But yes, it's worth the bit of the bother just to get there.
Freyleth. It looks like.
But yeah, it's probably not something I'll do on multiple tunes, but yeah, to have 2 or 3 tunes here is not too bad. We're nearly there. Just through all these electrical traps.
Cathod went down the east corridor.
Stay behind me, beloved. Oh,
We came to
Boss Tranlord turned.
talk to him, 5 Absolutely.
Yeah, when it says enter the blinds, that's where you've got to go. You're pretty much there now, you just got to get to there, and that is where the reset is. So yeah, it takes probably 2 minutes just to get through the quest. So you won't have to do it every time. Just don't complete the quest because I don't know if it's going to lock the door. You just want to get to the furthest you want to go is when you get the disguise, and that's far enough. Yeah, when it says gather the mushrooms, that's when you've got access to where we need to be. Yeah, when you see this big boss here, that is where we need to be. So we're here now. There we go, and that's the reset. Servants' quarters, that's what we're looking for. And back we are. It's got solitude again, that's what seems to be dropping the most. I mean, we're technically underground, so there should be vampire stuff, but like I said, I've only just really... I did come here another couple of days ago, and I was just getting dwarven stuff, and I had some dwarven stuff today. But yeah, mostly solitude so far. Yeah, if we're getting Solitude, should be Vamp. There's only one way to find out. So yeah, that's pretty much my goal, is just to find like a really good farming spot for plans, probably for each DLC zone, or all the ones that, you know, have got plans that are reasonable to high value. So I've got one for High Isle. So this will be one for the Reach and Skyrim. We'll be getting the Solitude stuff. Needs to do one for Murkmire as well. That's another one I want to do, because the Murkmire stuff is quite valuable. And sort of, yeah, emphasis on not urns, because I don't like farming urns. I find them really annoying. Sometimes I'll do it, but not very often. As I think they just drop too much trash. You have to go through like 1,000 urns to get anything. Whereas these, I mean, these still give you a lot of trash, but I just think it's just slightly less trash. There also is a jewellery box, but I don't tend to pick those up because I think they have a different loot table. I'm not sure if they actually drop plans, so I don't usually pick up
Check near the
the furnishing ones. Jewellery box 3. It's just specifically the containers. Luminous ink, god, that is worth nothing now. What happened to Luminous ink, guys? It is just, the price is crazy. I thought it wouldn't go below like 1,000 gold per ink. But just, yeah, just no one wants them anymore. They've just completely lost their value. They're only worth like 200 gold each. It's crazy. Also, I've not had any Dwarma crafting motives either. I don't know if they only drop specifically from the urns. Mobs, I have no idea about those. But yeah, this is a fresh tune, so we should get some drops very soon. Just hope it's not Solitude again. So someone's got an Elsewhere tapestry. Where am I going? Yeah, that is definitely one fast loading screen. It's almost instant. Well, I think that's 2 Solitude I've had, but they were both green. Well, that is not a great carpet, is it? Yeah, it might only be Solitude stuff then. Maybe it's not Vampire. Might be just Dwarven and Solitude. Do you sell the stuff on the guild store? Yeah, generally I do. I give some stuff away as well. I don't sell everything. As I don't really need the gold. I've got about maybe 6 million now, so it's probably the most I've ever had. As I've been like, yeah, farming quite a lot. So yeah, if I sort of do a mixture of giving stuff away, yeah, and selling on the guild traders. What's going on, mate? Nice video you put out. Last the AFK container and backpack one, but check the cabin on the wall you're facing when entering. I got more loot out of that one than the one right next to the door. Yeah, I know which one you mean. Yeah, I should really probably do more of them. I'm trying to find some more great farms like that, but this one is similar. This one just involves a little bit more running about, just for some different types of plans. Well, there is an AFK one that's similar, but it's urns, so like the drop rate is just abysmal. The only time urn farming is really effective is if there's like a huge amount of urns. But yeah, I've got another one that I've sort of shown already, which is here, but it's quest locked, so it's a bit annoying. But yeah, the door resets. There's about 4 urns outside, and there's about 7 inside, and you can fast reset those really quickly. And this is just like a good alternative. I've also got a really good farm for the Aelid stuff, but it's the newer Aelid stuff. I don't think it's the older stuff, which is the antiquity farm, which I have done a video on already, but I've got a way to make it more efficient, so I might drop that as a guide. Loot in sneak mode. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Never thought of that. A cheese wedge? Oh, come on, 800 gold, surely. That piece of cheese? Are you able to answer a couple questions regarding sets and how damage works? I'm CP 1300 and still can't find a proper explanation. Yeah, go for it, mate. I'll see if I can help you. Damn, that cheese wedge has done me. Wait, was that stolen? Was I confused? No, it wasn't stolen. Just pull out the merchant and get rid of the trash. Get rid of the trash. Yeah, but I'll keep trying to find something for Eastern Solstice. I haven't found anything. I found a couple of container farms, but they're not really... They're really awkward to get to. There's no settlements in Eastern Solstice, which is really weird that I've found. So it's all just sort of like delves, public dungeons and stuff. So it's really hard to find something in Eastern Solstice. I can see potentially you might still be farming in Western Solstice, because I think all the new plans drop in the whole of Solstice, but I'm not 100% sure.
Care to bargain?
So I have to try and find some more farms. Upper halls, no, that's not right, is it? Does the 15% dot damage boost from the deadly strike set on my back bar still apply to my dots after I swap to my front bar? No, I think if the deadly strike doesn't carry over, I don't think. If the dots are already applied, that's a tricky one. Because the set would then be disabled as you go to the front bar, but the dots are still ticking. I think they would. I can't actually, I don't know how to confirm that. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting one. Because if it's already been applied and then you swap front bar, it should. I would have thought it would still tick with that damage. Normally deadly strike is front barred. Or double barred. You could double bar it to get around that as well. Yeah, I think it might disable as you swap over. That is a problem with a lot of sets, they don't carry over. But mind you, like I said, if the dot's ticking over and it's already been applied, back bar it might. Yeah, I think you might be right there, mate. But that is the problem with this game. You have to sort of do loads of like detective work. There's still things I don't know, even though I've been playing the game like 10 years. Because a lot of stuff is just not explained. And you have to sort of find stuff out all the time. And even then, who knows, sometimes the things I might say might not even be 100%, so it's really tricky, this game. Can't there just be a walkthrough manual? Because I'd probably buy that. Because yeah, some of the combat stuff is not clear. Can't believe I've not had a drop yet. What will work is like rushing agony on back bar. The moment you activate, affect the bar, then swap. Yeah, or rallying cry is another example, or essence thief works. I think essence thief works. I don't generally back bar essence thief. But yeah, I know rallying cry works. Well, I've not had a purple on this character yet, but I don't know if I'm actually going to get one. Oh yeah, I've had a couple of purple, they were both Solitude. And I've had a couple of blue Dwarven. But yeah, I've got a feeling the Vampire might not drop. What was that? What was that? Oh, it's all expired. No, it's not sold. It's all gear that I put up. Which I'll probably just delete. Gold Coast map. I've also built a great XP farm for trash mobs. It's like one shot whole groups. That could be good for the farm for the Aelid plans in Green Shade. Is it Green Shade? Yeah, the public dungeon there. I think it's called Saint Ruins. Ruins Fall or something. Yeah, for Aelid plans, because if you can kill mobs quickly, might be nice for the Aelid plans. Yeah, if someone said to me, where is the best place to farm for XP and also make gold, I would definitely recommend the public dungeon here. Because yes, there is better places to farm XP, but you still get reasonably good XP here because there's a lot of mobs. They drop quite a bit of gold. You'll make like 50k gold an hour through just loot and mobs. And you've also got that chance to get something special, like one of the Aelid plans dropping. So if I was farming characters, or if I'm doing any leveling, I need to level a line or whatever, I'll go here now. Because just in case.
Check near the walls.
Yeah, Crimson Cove is nice as well. But yeah, I'd definitely recommend Green Shade over that, because I don't think Crimson Cove drops anything like rare or special, but yeah, you're still going to make good gold there. I think they're about the same mob and gold wise, but yeah, the Aelid Ruin has a chance to get, you might get lucky as well as you're leveling, because that'd be great. Imagine leveling a character and then just getting like a rare plan drop that you weren't even like gunning for. The arms from the spinner set sells for, yeah, they got the spinner set as well, which is nice. So yeah, you got to be careful of some of the set stuff. Might be, you got a few pieces of it. But yeah, I used to do a lot of Crimson Cove. I use it to level subclass skills. I only have 2 left and I got all classes level 50. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, I do, you know, obviously the, where is it, Merkmire, you know, the Black Rose Prison is without a question the best place for XP. But you get nothing. You don't get any gold, you don't get any loot drops. You know, it's just pure XP. And I think it's just nice to farm and level and also get, you know, like a special reward as well, possible chance. So I would highly recommend this is where you farm anything. Anytime I've got a level, I'll go here, and it's like, it's still decent XP. It's not anything crazy, but yeah, like, at least you've got a chance. Always try and, every time you're farming something, you wanna, you know, if gold is also your aim as well, then you want to incorporate a potential rare drop. So yeah, I might actually make a video on that, to be honest, even though it has been sort of covered anyway in a lot of things, but I don't think a lot of people quite realise that, you know, if it, I mean, unless of course, if gold is no object to you as a player, then it's irrelevant. Like, you don't have to incorporate a really good rare drop farm, but I think for most players, you know, you want the gold still, so to farm and get something rare would be, have a rare chance is nice. And the Aelid stuff is very hard to drop. I don't think I've ever had an Aelid plan even drop in the public dungeon. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Just a quick stream. Hopefully might do one later or tomorrow. But yeah, I just wanted to just show this spot off, guys. Not had much luck on this character. But hopefully, yeah, I will get some more luck and see if I can confirm the vampire one or not. So I can release this as an actual full video, guys. But yeah, definitely Dwarven. I've got video footage of the Dwarven drop in here, which I knew that was going to drop. And yeah, mostly Solitude. So yeah, just a quick stream just to show this off, just to double check it's effective and workable. And then yeah, hopefully do a stream soon. If not today, then tomorrow. Alright, see you soon, guys.